Jitter peek the wall, wait, gotta take our time. Sprint through here. It's an absolute massacre in here. Oh my god. What's this dude with the rocket launcher doing? Just chilling, living his best life. He let us reload our full weapons and then still didn't kill us. Hey there guys, what's going on? In today's best class setups in Modern Warfare video, we are taking another look at some of the Akimbo pistols in Modern Warfare. We've covered a lot of them already, but they're still hilarious and loads of fun to use, but we haven't talked about them all yet. Another contender for the best Akimbo pistol in Modern Warfare is of course the M19. Basically, good damage, good fire rate, okay range, and a naturally large magazine size, which frees us up for other attachments. This is loads of fun to use and makes a fantastic secondary option for most classes, but the days of running around with just a pistol or two and nothing else are kinda dead. You'll see in the gameplay that it's still a doable thing, but you've got to play very well and in a specific way. Anyway, just before we do talk about this incredibly powerful secondary class setup here, let's try and get this video to 25 likes. You guys have been absolutely smashing out these like targets recently, so big credit to all of you for liking, subscribing, and commenting away. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any more of these videos. We are very, very close to 1,800 subscribers now, only 5 away as of recording, so do tell a friend or they'll never ever release Season 4. Let's talk about the Akimbo M19. Right, so we'll start off with our perks, primary, and grenade choices here because they're a little bit different to my usual setup. So for our weapon of choice, we've got a couple of different options. You can do what this comment here suggests and just use the M4, and that is a very good suggestion, but if every class setup I made was just white noise in the background, then I said quietly, just use the M4, I'm sure people wouldn't like to watch those. Anyway, we can of course use the M4 or any particular class setup that we do like, or if we are feeling particularly spicy, we can create a great combination of the MP5 setup like this, with the monolithic integral suppressor, the FTAC collapsible stock, the Merc foregrip, the 45 round mags, and the fully loaded perk. This is the most important attachment in this particular class setup, basically because it does give us maximum ammo for the MP5 and the M19, because unlike the X16 and the MP5, these two actually do share ammunition. This does give us around 250 shots, which is super powerful. Alternatively, for toxicity, you can just throw on a riot shield because it does make people super mad. In the perk 1 slot, we do of course want EOD or quick fix just for getting that health regeneration started as soon as we do get a kill. EOD again for that reduced explosive damage. These are both very good options, and I'll talk about it in the gameplay. Sometimes quick fix would have saved my life in some of the situations, and other times EOD saves my life as well. So we'll move on to our perk 2, which is of course Ghost, which is important for staying off of those UAVs. Just lets us move around the map more easily, stealthily, say in close quarters situations where people might not necessarily know where we are, and flank around and so on. And then you combine that with our third perk, which is Tracker, which does let us see enemy footprints and a bunch of other stuff with death markers. We do usually roll the C4 in our lethal slot on our aggressive classes just because it's super powerful to chuck over a wall, clear out corners and stuff like that. And the tactical of choice is always the stim shot just because it's so powerful to get an extra chance per life. Right, so we're going to be talking about our attachments here for the M19, showing them off fairly close to the start of the video. So for you guys who are just looking for the attachments, can go shred people. Starting us off with our attachments here, we do have the monolithic suppressor for the sound suppression and damage range. It's about a 10 to 15% increase to our damage range on most weapons, and this is no exception. We're also taking the XRKL super barrel for the damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Most of the best barrels in the game do have these stats. We also want the 5mW laser just for the hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. The 1mW laser is a good option as well, just so you don't have that visible laser, but I think the sprint to fire speed is also very important here, so we're definitely rocking the 5mW option. We've also got the lightweight trigger here just to increase our fire rate massively. Like, this is a huge boost to our standard fire rate and just lets us get more kills. Basically, it's pretty standard. And lastly, we of course have the Akimbo perk. Just to bring this all together, all of these attachments combined do make a very powerful sidearm option. And I said earlier that the M19 does have a standard round size of 17, which is very high in the pistol category, so we can definitely skip over extra ammo, even though we can get like 21 shots or 32 shots if we are interested. Like with the rest of the Akimbo perks in the pistol slot, we do have to unlock this with a challenge, which does see us having to get 3 kills without dying in 5 different games with the frangible disabling perk attached, which is pretty much just playing the game normally. You can actually get away with this running as an Akimbo M19 class setup on a primary weapon, so it's not really as strong as the Akimbo 357s or the Akimbo Renettis used to be, but it's definitely powerful, and you can see in the gameplay that we're about to show off soon that we can get away with running these as a solo weapon. If you are going to drop out of the video at this stage, I do appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one. And we're going to go over some tips for the M19s in the gameplay in a second. So with the M19s, it's important to know your actual damaging ranges. That particular close range fights are going to be pretty easy most of the time, and you're typically going to be effective at about 5 to 10 meters. That's sort of the maximum kill range you're going to get like there, and that's sort of a little bit easier of a kill. It's important to know these just because you can't really be jumping into fights all the time, just not knowing whether you're actually going to get the kill on someone. So taking out these people here is kind of easy, and then we give him with the loosey-goosey, not 100% sure which way he was going to go, come around the back. C4 is always a good option to finish injured people off. MP5 is also a very, very good option, or whatever primary you do prefer, to just maybe take those picks and get those kills on people who don't get killed by your pistols. Dead Silence is also an incredibly good option here, just because we can move around the map quite quickly, quite quietly, and just sort of not make too much noise as we try and get it into our positions, and then we do get taken out here just fighting outside of our longer ranges. Again, it's important to remember that our MP5 or primary is a very good option rather than trying to use those pistols at longer ranges. Like, that just wasn't a range that we could win with an M19 fight. And then coming up here, get another close range kill. It's important that you don't sprint around too much. Again, get those weapons up as soon as possible so we don't get taken out like this. Again, running around on, get the little shimmy shake on that guy, bait him, wait for the actual sort of movement animation for him to play, and then we get a pretty easy kill. Because we did see that he was going to go left, so we come around the back, and he wasn't expecting us. Again, same guy, I believe, just sort of running up, no idea what he's doing, just running around, get an easy kill on him, come across the middle of the map again. It's important to know that sliding is very, very bad with these particular weapons. Like, you don't want to actually increase your hipfire spread, but you can definitely do it when you're trying to get those movement speed. Like, if you're trying to make yourself a harder target, it's a very good idea to slide around. Just keep picking off these people here. We're going on a nice little streak here. But yeah, it's very, very important that you don't try and kill people while you're sliding on most hipfire weapons. It's very, very difficult to try and do so, and it just makes your hipfire too unreliable. So only slide when you do need to sort of make yourself a smaller target, move across open doorways, and so on. But we are going on a nice little streak here. Going to call in the VTOL here shortly. We're looking for people with the UAV that we've got up, find some people to pick, and hopefully we do get the kill. A little bit of an unfortunate time to switch weapons there, but not too bad. We come around again, just sort of looking for more people to kill. Didn't realize that was an enemy and we get taken out. Again, it can be a little bit frustrating to deal with people with riot shields, but again, he's just at a close range, so we got to make use of our weapons where we can, get a little easy kill on that guy there, and then pull out the MP5 to secure that kill there. Take some time to reload, restock our ammo, and get a little bit of information before we peek out again. You just got to go for it most of the time. You can't sort of decide when you're going to push and just do it randomly. You need to have knowledge first. Again, the C4 is always a good option to be able to finish off those kills there at medium ranges because you can throw it fairly far. Nice little pick on that guy there. Get taken out there, unfortunately. We come back again. Just sort of, I figure the guy's going to be in a similar spot, so it's a good idea to sort of check these angles first before we do peek out. Easy kill on the guy on the right there. Come back around. Come across the middle. We're just looking for people to kill. C4, again, a great option for a frag. Jump over the top. Just still hear people, get an easy kill on that guy there because he didn't see where we were. And a little bit unfortunate there that we got caught with our pants down reloading, but not too bad. Again, a fairly easy kill on close range with the MP5. Come back through the shantytown again. Just get those pistols out, rack up easy kills on these guys here. Those medium range fights are an absolute cinch with the M19. Again, just come back over the top, pre-firing different angles. Get another kill there, use the UAV for the information, and unfortunately get taken out. Do see the glint there, and he's definitely still going to be there next time we do come up here. Another easy kill on that guy there. Push through the smoke because it's a good option to use somebody else's utility, and unfortunately get taken out again. Push on the left-hand side. I bet that sniper's still there. Like, I'm 100% sure that sniper's still going to be there, so we're going to try and be very aggressive. Push him here, chuck the C4, get a nice little double kill. Just again, he's still sitting there, takes him out again. Not too bad there. Again, more movement is very, very important with this particular class. You got to know how to move around your specific maps, and that's a very good way to get a kill there. And it's important to know that your teammates are running in the wrong direction sometimes, so going against the grain here is a good idea to try and get some more kills. Nice close range kill there. That dude's just laid down for whatever reason. I don't know how I knew that he laid down. I didn't see the animation, but I just had a feeling he was just sitting there waiting for us. Again, come on this guy, get a little jump peek on him there, call in the UAV and have a chance to reload, regen that little bit of health, and then we want to push around the back again. See a dude in the middle, think the C4 is going to get him, didn't, a little bit unfortunate. Come back around again, pre-fire the spot because I thought he was going to push, he didn't, so a little bit unfortunate again. I'm wondering if that dude's sitting in the top or down the bottom, he was sitting down the bottom. Wait for this guy to come through, pretty easy kill on him there. Just a nice close range fight is all we're after with the M19s. Very, very important to fight at close range. Again, we do see a lot of people on this particular part of the map on the UAV, so we got to push, get the close range kills again. Again, just rack up these kills so very easily. See more people at the end there. This is pretty wild. This gets a little bit hairy here. So another close range kill to get on this guy here. That was another guy. Close range kill again. Very important to sort of back off when you are trying to regen health. That ammo box does help you with that extra stim shot. Very, very powerful. Take a little bit of time to sort of regen and we'll move our way again. Call in the VTOL at the back and we can push on that while this sound is playing. It does take a little while to come in and it makes it a lot easier for us to push while that sound is playing. Again, still going on our streak here. Jitter peek the wall, wait. Got to take our time. Sprint through here. It's an absolute massacre in here. Oh my god. What's this dude with the rocket launcher doing? Just chilling, living his best life. He let us reload our full weapons and then still didn't kill us. Come around the back on that guy again, and we do get the W. 150 to 137 is a very, very good game there. And, in fact, we did end up going 50 and 14, which is insane with this particular pistol class. We'll have our final thoughts on this in just a second. Alrighty, guys, this is our full class setup with all of our fantastic attachments, perks, grenades, and, of course, our primary option, which is a real star in this particular class. As you could have seen that in the gameplay in the background, that the fully loaded perk does enable us to go for a long, long time with these particular M19 class, and the MP5 is always going to be a super great option in most cases. The Akimbo M19s are probably going to be the new hit thing in this game now. They're very similar to the Akimbo X16s, and I think these perform a little bit better actually. The spammable nature of these pistols really does help us in close range, allowing us to pretty much delete people at like 5 to 10 meters or so. Again, these aren't the same as the Renettis or the 357s that they used to be, but these are definitely a suitable replacement for those ones. Anyway, if you did enjoy this one and it did help you out at all with giving you a new sidearm choice in Modern Warfare, make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here. It really does help me out by letting me know that you are enjoying the videos. Season 4 stuff is hopefully coming up this week very, very soon, so thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!